If you're having an issue with your Ryobi tools, or maybe you're wondering if you should buy a Ryobi tool in case something does break and how easy they are to deal with, in this video, I'm gonna show you the things that I liked and the things that I didn't like about Ryobi's claims process when my first Ryobi tool stopped working. In all of my DIY and restoration videos, you can see that I use primarily Ryobi tools. That's because nowadays they all run on the same battery, so I had to choose a brand that I liked, and then basically every time I buy a tool, it needs to be within that same brand, so I don't have to keep buying new batteries. So I bought this Ryobi impact driver about 1.5 years ago. To show you my issue, I have my battery here, and you can see it is charged. So once you click that in, you can see when you pull the trigger that a light flashes. So there's some sort of power there, but as you can see, nothing's happening. So a wire may be loose or maybe a short in it somewhere, but if I take it apart to try to fix it, it voids the warranty. So I needed to first go through their warranty process and see if they're gonna fix it, replace it, whatever. These drivers are only like $40, so what I assumed would happen was they would just send a replacement and pretty much be done with it, because it's not an expensive enough tool to really go through a hassle of them paying someone to fix it and all that. With most of their power tools, they have a 3-year warranty. I think it's 2 years if you don't register it, 3 years if you do. So let's head over to their website to see step by step what you're supposed to do. Before we go through this process, if you like the info so far, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that thumbs up so I can continue to grow this channel and post more videos like this. So now we're on the Ryobi website. We're gonna click on this drop down menu in the upper left corner. And then we're gonna click on service and support. Then you'll scroll down to product repair and service centers and click on that. You can click off this pop-up message here, and then you'll scroll down and put in your info to find a service center near you. Now, at the time that I had to go through this process, there was a local Home Depot that popped up on here, but you'll see that now they've since removed it. But if you have a service center near you, it'll pop up on that map and you'll be able to get their contact info. So I go to the local Home Depot because that's the only one showing up on their map of a service center that's near me. And Home Depot tells me that they don't do that anymore. So then I have to go back to the website and call the phone number. So I call them and I tell them that basically I went on the website, I tried the local service center, that one isn't available anymore, so what do they want me to do? And here's where we get into the part that I don't like about how they handled it. They told me that the next closest one to me is over 1.5 hours away. I'm like, okay, so what does that mean to me? They said, well, you need to drive to that one and drop it off with them. And what they will do is they'll determine if they can fix it, and if they can fix it, they'll eventually fix it, give it back to you, or they'll determine that they can't fix it at some point, and they will call us and we will issue you a replacement. So obviously I don't like this because I'm not gonna drive 1.5 hours away to drop off a $40 tool and go through all these steps, and eventually they get to it and it costs gas money and everything else to get there. So I tell them, like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So then they said that their policy at that point is that I ship the tool to that service center and I pay for shipping, and then if they determine they can fix it, they'll fix it, and then Ryobi will pay for shipping back to me. So then I'm like, I'm not paying $10 shipping to ship a $40 tool that's under warranty just because you don't have a service center near me. So we need to figure out a different solution here. Either you're gonna pay for all the shipping back and forth, or you're gonna send me a replacement. I don't know, but I'm not gonna spend 25% of what the tool costs brand new to ship it off somewhere. And also, I use these tools every day, so I need a tool. So I don't have time to ship it to them and then them throw it in a pile with other ones and eventually get around to it. So they basically tell me, I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do, this is our policy. So I go back and forth with them and they say, well, maybe this department can help you. And so they send me to the other department and I get a message saying your wait time is 15 to 20 minutes. I do my wait time, I go to the next department, same thing. Send me to another department, 15 to 20 minute wait, same thing. Did this 4 times. So by the 4th guy that I talked to, having waited a total of over 1 hour at this point, I told them, look, I've spent a lot of money on Ryobi tools. I use these tools every day. I'm a loyal customer. and it's not my problem that y'all don't have a service center near me. These tools are still under warranty. You don't have a location near me. You need to figure out a better way to handle this. And so finally that guy says, let me talk to my supervisor. He comes back, he says, if you can send me a receipt proving the date that you bought it so we can make sure it's still under warranty, then we'll send you a replacement. So I emailed them immediately the receipt, and they started the process of sending me a replacement. It took about a week for when the new one was supposed to come in, but because of the timing of it, we ended up getting a bad ice storm where I live, and so it ended up delaying that a few days. But they did end up sending me the new one. So as you can see, we're good to go. So basically, their process is fine if you end up having a service center near you. You take it up there, they should be able to fix it. If they do, you're good. If they can't, they'll call Ryobi. Ryobi will send you a replacement. You're good. I see a big flaw in the way that they do their warranty claims, and that is if you don't have a service center near you. Then you can run into the same problems that I did of they want you to drive all the way there just to do that, or pay to ship it. That's pretty ridiculous. I even told them, I said, if this was a $200 tool and I needed to pay $10 shipping to do it, that's more understandable. But when the tool itself is $40, I'm not gonna pay 25% of that just to ship it, and then you're gonna pay somebody else to fix it and then pay to ship it back. And then I'm getting a refurbished tool versus a new one when I could have just paid another $40 and got a brand new one. So they did end up giving me a new one. So they did right by me at the end after I had to press. Do with that what you will. So maybe if you're considering buying a Ryobi tool, maybe look on their website and check the service centers to see if there's any near you before you buy one. That way, if you have any problems in the future, you can handle it. And Ryobi, if you're watching this, I love your tools, but this is a issue that you really need to get fixed, and I hope you do in the future. And as always, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all next time.